Alright guys, today we're going to look at the Dracast LED 160 and 200, and we're going to compare it with the cheap Sunpak 160 as well. So my question was, whenever I bought these, how much better is the 200 to the 160 Dracast? So we're going to look at those as well and see which one may be better for your needs, and does it justify the extra $100 to buy the 200 over the 160. So first thing we'll start at is we'll open it up. They come in these nice pouches. And this is how it sits. It's exactly how it came. I haven't really undone anything on this yet. So that's what we're going to do now. So the 160 is right here. And it comes with the 160, a power plug. It does come with a nice heavy hot shoe and a wall outlet plug, as well as a shoulder harness in the bag for your easy carry. So that's what comes in the 160 bag. I'm gonna put that down here. And in the 200 bag, see right here, it's a little bit bigger unit, so it comes with the unit as well as all the same goodies that the 160 had in the bag as well. This does not come with a battery, so you still need to buy your batteries. All right, and this right here is the 200. We'll look at the backs and that kind of stuff in a minute. So as you can see right now, the 200 is quite a bit bigger than the 160, but does it put out that much more light? So on the back of the 160, see right here we have a power knob, and we'll also have a color temperature knob. I bought the one that you could adjust the color temperature to wherever you may need to adjust it to here. As well as the 200 has the exact same stuff, as well as a nice LCD monitor. Looks like you can do some other things with, as a battery tester, and an XLR jack right here also. There's the backs. You can see here's the cheap Sunpak 160, cheap plastic. This does have some nice metal around these. So these obviously are more professional looking, more heavy duty. And this right here is just a cheap Sunpak LED 160 that also takes the Sony, or you can use AA batteries. So anyway, here are these two units, and on the back, that's all you have, just a battery tester on the Sunpaks. All right, now that it's pitch black, I'm gonna turn on the Sunpaks 160 and point it at my face. Okay. Then I'm gonna turn on the Dracast 160. I'm gonna do the exact same thing. 160. Okay, same distance. All right. Now I'm going to turn on the Dracast 200, do the exact same thing. Alright, so just from my impression, just to seeing this right here without looking at it on the camera, I can definitely tell the 200 is a lot brighter, as you can see here. It's the 200 and the 160 looking straight at me right now. Put it out here like this. So the 200, this is the 160 at full power. Without looking at this, I'm not sure exactly which one. I can definitely tell that the 200 is a little bit wider. The 160 is not quite as wide, because obviously it's not as wide of a light. Here's the 200. Alright guys, I'm in a completely dark room with the Dracast 200 at full strength at 56K. Next I'm going to put the Dracast 160 on there, and we're going to do the exact same thing, just so you can kind of see how much light it's putting out. Alright, now this is the Dracast 160 at full power as well, and I'm about 10 feet away, just to kind of give you an idea of the distance. It was the same thing in the other test a while ago. These are identical in a dark room. This is the 160, the other one was the 200. So the 160, and now I'm going to put on the Sunpaks and let you see the difference in that one as well. All right, so now out front with the Sunpak LED 150. So you kind of see right here, I'm not near, I can tell just sitting here, this one's not near as bright as the Dracast 160. So this one was cheap. That's the reason why I went ahead and went out and bought a couple more lights for my backlight on my camera, because there's obviously a difference. I did take the cover. I know a while ago I had the cover on this LED. I did take that off, so it is just true blind LEDs looking at me. That's the Sunpak 160. Alright guys, there you have it. Those were the comparison of the Dracast 160, the Sunpak 160, and the Dracast 200 LED lights. So you just saw a side-by-side comparison showing the exact same lighting setups with these three units. I'm going to let you kind of be the judge of that. I haven't went back and looked at the footage yet, but I'm sure it's going to be pretty obvious which one is which. After looking at that and you seeing that sample you just saw, it's up to you really to decide at 10 feet, is the difference in the 160 versus the 200, is it worth making that the bigger investment, as well as having a few more features on the 200 versus the 160, but that's up for you to decide, is it really justify that extra $100, $150. I could tell obviously there was a big difference in the Sunpak 160, but that's to be expected from a $50 unit versus a couple to a few $100 units. So I hope you enjoyed this. Hope this helped you out, and wish you the best of luck in your filming endeavors. Thanks.